Hey boys and girls, Mr. D here. I know we've talked a little bit about being mentally exhausted, getting tired, and you're just ready for school to be over with, and then we tell you not to give up and believe in yourself. You are almost there. I brought up an idea about doing some stretches that works on your breathing to help calm you down, and it also helps with flexibility. Stretching is very important. So what I'm going to do, boys and girls, is go through my entire stretching routine. Show it to you. You can do what you would like with it. Pick a couple that you want to do a day, do the whole thing, whatever you would like. But some tips for you to remember. I always do it before I work out, before I go to bed. And the reason why I do stretching before I go to sleep is because anything that's on my mind goes away, and it gets me ready to put my head on the pillow to fall asleep quicker. It also is excellent for your flexibility, your ligaments in your body, your joints, your muscles. They all need to be stretched and worked out once in a while. So if you do this, it will help. And now the last thing, when I do my exercises, I hold them or do 10 repetitions. So I either hold for 10 seconds or I do 10 repetitions. You can change that up. You can go 5 seconds, you can do 15 seconds, you can do 30 seconds. You can do the stretching 3 times, do 10 times a piece or 10 seconds a piece, whatever you would like to do. But I'm going to now demonstrate my entire body stretching routine to help me fall asleep faster and get me ready for my workouts, both warming up and cooling down, because stretching is important for the cool down as well. I start with the neck, and I just do some neck rotations. I do 10 of those, and I go to the other side. I go the opposite direction, so make sure you go clockwise and counterclockwise. After that, I start on the shoulders, and sometimes I just lift them up. This is called the shoulder shrug, like you're shrugging. I don't know what the answer is in school. Do 10 of those. You can do circles. Again, you can go forwards and backwards. That just loosens up your shoulder joints. When you start to get down your arm a little bit, you can cross one around your chest. Make sure you hold it there. Keep the arm that you are stretching straight and help hold it, and you count to 10. Make sure you do both arms. I'm not going to demonstrate both arms, but you can clearly tell how you would do the other arm. A good tricep stretch. Put the arm behind your head. Try to have your hand get to the middle of your back. See if your hand can reach the middle of your back. And then with your other arm, you're going to pull your elbow down a little bit. Don't do it too much. You don't want to hurt, but you should be able to feel the stretch. Next, we're going to work on our forearm, flexing and extending. You're just going to keep your arm straight. You're going to put your fingers on top of your other fingers and just pull a little bit. You're going to feel it on the bottom of your forearm and then on top of your forearm there. That is pretty much our arm works. You can do some circles if you'd like. Large, medium, small, clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever you would like to do. Next, we're working on more rotations. We're going to work on our trunk rotations. Now, our trunk is going to be our hips, our back a little bit, our abdominals. You're just going to try to keep your back as straight as possible, your legs as straight as possible, and you're going to do some trunk rotations. Don't forget to go the opposite way. Again, remember to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth if you need to. That will help calm you down as well. Next, we're going to work on our groin and work on some groin stretches. Lift your leg up and out. Try not to have your foot touch the ground. This is working on your balance as well. You do 10 of those and you switch to the other side. Now, sometimes I would do a butterfly stretch. I'll show that one a little bit later, but there's 2 ways to do a butterfly stretch, and that's also going to work on your groin muscles. But we'll skip that for now. We'll go to our quadricep stretch. Remember, that's the one where you put your heel to your bottom and you just hold. Make sure you do the other leg as well. And then after that, flip it the other way. Work on your hamstrings a little bit. This is also going to be your groin as well, and your glutes. Grab that shin and hold it for 10 seconds. After that, you can move on to lunges. You're gonna spread your feet apart. We know what lunges are. Whenever we step forward and drop down, instead of doing that, we're going to go to the side. We're going to bend one knee. We're going to leave the other leg straight. I know you can't see that, but we're going to leave the other leg straight. And you are going to lean on the leg that you just bent. That's really going to stretch out the inside of your thigh there. Don't forget to switch to the other side and hold it for 10 seconds. Make sure you are breathing. Now I'm going to step up here and we are going to work on some toe touches. Remember, with our toe touches, now Mr. D is not flexible in his hamstrings. He's probably not going to be able to reach his toes, but you try to keep your legs straight. Go down as far as you can, keeping the legs straight, and breathe. You're really going to feel it in the calves as well as in your hamstrings. So make sure you don't go too far. You don't want to hurt yourself. You can also do this in different ways where you spread out your feet like this and you lean to one side a little bit, but remember, keep those legs straight. Go to the other side. You can do some windmill toe touches where you have your arms straight out, touch one toe, have your other hand touch the opposite foot. So right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot. You can do some ground touches this way, in front, in between, behind. These are all excellent stretches, but make sure you are keeping your legs straight. When you get to your calf stretch, simple. Legs straight, toes pointing towards the sky, reach down and touch your toes. That's an excellent stretch for your calf. You can also do calf stretches in different ways, but this is the easiest one for me, so this is what I'm going to show you. This is what I always do. And then remember, don't forget to do the other side and hold it. Now, before we get down to our seated stretches, we are going to do our ankles. We're going to do an ankle roll. Simple. Toes towards the ground and just roll your ankles. Go back and forth. If you'd like to, you can change it up and you can put your foot up in the air and you can do the alphabet. So if I'm going to do capital letters, A, B, C, D, make sure you take your time. Big letters really is going to stretch out that ankle. But as you can see, I'm on G now, and you just keep going throughout the entire alphabet. You can also do some numbers if you'd like, whatever you would like to do. Just remember to do both ankles, really get a good stretch. Now, to finish off, we are going to do our butterfly stretch. The butterfly stretch is where you have both your feet together and you're just going to lightly push your elbows up against your legs and push down just a little bit. That's, again, an excellent groin stretch and inner thigh stretch. When you're down here, you can continue on with your hamstrings a little bit by putting your legs straight out, putting your other foot up against your inner thigh, and reach. We've done this before, but that is another excellent way to stretch out the calf as well as the hamstrings. Now, the last stretch that I always do is called the back stretch. Now, this one is a little bit interesting. You're going to be in a C-sit position. One foot is going to be flat on the ground. The other foot, if you want to do it this way, is going to be across. You can keep your feet down if you would like, or you could put it across. Either way, what you're going to do is you've got to remember we're doing opposites. So if I'm going to stretch using my right leg, my left elbow goes up against my right leg and I just turn my body. So basically I am looking behind me. I'm trying to get my neck around to completely look behind me, and that is an excellent back stretch. Again, opposite. So if I'm going to switch it up, maybe I'll cross my legs this time, put my right elbow up against my left thigh here, and I'm turning my entire body stretching out that back. There you have it, boys and girls. That is my stretching routine, and as you can see, this video is about 10 minutes long. It probably took about 8 minutes to complete. So that's not bad at all, but you're going to be ready for bed, ready for action with your warm-ups or your cool downs when your body's tired and done with exercising. Just always remember to stretch, boys and girls. I can't tell you how important it is for your body regarding flexibility and injury prevention. Hope you have a great week, boys and girls. Bye now.